Roswell Ford look and smell brand new. And Roswell Ford stands behind every pre-owned vehicle with a 3-day money-back guarantee and a complimentary 90-day 4,000-mile warranty. Roswell Ford has more than 400 vehicles in stock, by far the biggest selection in this part of the state, with new Fords arriving all the time. So it only makes sense to come see us first when you're ready to start car shopping. Speaking of pride, our customers are just tickled with our mobile service van that comes to your home or work and turns your driveway or parking lot into a service bay. We can take care of routine maintenance like oil and filter changes, tire rotations, and battery service, and you don't have to be without your vehicle. Of course, some restrictions apply. For great selection and great service, you can count on your friends at the Tailgate Nation.
All right, Bulldog fans, Joby Hodling back here with Coach Michael Mondragon, head coach for the boys varsity basketball team. And, Coach, you guys have had a lot of really good games, a lot of tight games here. The first round through district plus one game. Talk about last week's win, coming off a week of practice and just the one game. And what it meant for your team.
Yeah, first of all, you got to win. I mean, that's probably the most important thing. Sitting at 4-0 in district, I think we came out a little, I wouldn't say sluggish, but, when you play every 2 to 3 days and you don't play for 4 or 5, it can kind of get you a little bit to get going. But I thought, Lovington, give them credit. They came in and played really well. The Arroyo kid really got going and hit some shots and hit some tough shots. And just really pleased, like you said, being able to be in tough games, tight games, being down. I even think we were down 6 or 7 late with about 4.5 left and found ways to make enough plays and found a way to win the game. So that's probably the most important thing for us is using that. Obviously, watched film on, Saturday, and now we got to get ready for Portales tonight. Yeah, so Portales, at Portales, and always a tough place to play. So talk about Portales. Let's see what you got to do to get this win tonight. Well, I mean, we know it's going to be a tough place to play. It always is. Their gym is crazy. It's a smaller gym, but their student body does a great job of supporting their kids. They're very undersized. Tallest guy's probably 6 foot, but they're scrappy. They don't play 6 foot. They play big. They shoot the ball really well. They went in there and beat Goddard on Friday night. So they're kind of fighting for their lives. We know all of our district teams are, and everybody is at this point. We just got to come out, make sure we guard, make sure we contest shooters. Can't give a lot of dribble drive inside and things like that can really expose your defense. And then on the offensive end, all starts getting the ball inside. When you're bigger than they are and, you can handle the glass on both ends, you should be able to get the ball inside. So seeing us look for us to really get the ball inside and get our post going, which then enables our guards to get going as well. So going to be a fun one. I mean, that's what you do, getting on the road. And we're battle tested. We're ready for this opportunity. It's going to be a good one tonight. So. All right, Bulldog fans, if you're not already at Portales, you're on your way, then hopefully get here shortly. If you aren't able to travel, we're going to have the game right here live, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Good luck, Coach. Good luck to the players, and go Bulldogs. Thank you. Go Bulldogs.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Attention high school students, would you like more information on the safest university in New Mexico? Then RSVP today to our Eastern New Mexico University Open House Preview Day, Saturday, March 25th. At ENMU Open House, you'll have a chance to win great scholarships and prizes. Get more information about admissions, meet with the ENMU faculty, find out more about potential majors, and get a specialized campus tour. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
My name is Nick Sanchez. I'm a senior. I'm a point guard. My parents are Sheila and Jimmy Sanchez. My favorite subject in school is athletics. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the bonds and friendships you create throughout sports.
My name is Cameron Thorpe. I'm a senior. I play guard. My parents are Stacy and Chris Thorpe. My favorite subject in school is physics with Mr. Taylor. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is that we win.
My name is Jaron Watkins. I'm a junior. I play guard. My parents are Lauren and Michael Watkins. My favorite subject is math. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is winning.
Hello, my name is Enrique Armendariz. I'm a junior. I play the post position. My parents are Ricky Armendariz and Diana Rodriguez. My favorite subject in school is earth science. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog are the traditions.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Central Valley Electric Cooperative in Artesia is currently seeking a meter technician. If you have a strong technical background and a passion for electrical systems, Central Valley Electric wants you on their team. As a meter technician, you'll be responsible for the installation, maintenance, and repair of electric meters. This is a hands-on role that requires a strong work ethic and a commitment to safety. If you're ready to join a dynamic company and grow your career, apply now in person at CVE's Artesia office at 1403 North 13th Street. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is an equal opportunity employer.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. And everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
No more. Revelation chapter 21 and verse 4 says that Jesus will wipe every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or sorrow or crying or pain. All these things gone forever. But who's that for? Is that just for everyone? You know, I think if we look at Scripture, it's not for everyone, but instead it's for those who have chosen to live life the way Jesus wants us to live life. And so have you done those things? We have a teaching tool that talks about, have I heard the word? Have I believed everything that's in Scripture? Have I repented of my sins and, understand what sin is and really want to make life better? Have I confessed that Jesus Christ is the one and only Son of God? Have I been immersed in a water grave of baptism? And am I living faithfully every day to God's word? Am I doing all the things that God wants me to do? See, if you're not doing that, you need to ask yourself, why not? Why am I not doing that? And what do I need to do to change? If you need to change, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ, just north of Walmart here in Artesia.
Welcome, everyone, to the second half of our doubleheader here in Portales tonight. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs able to pull out the win and go 5-0 in district in our first matchup. And now the Artesia boys are going to be taking on the Portales boys in another district matchup. So, Joby, looking for a good game here.
Another good matchup for Artesia. Artesia coming into this ball game 15-9, 4-0 in district, ranked 6th in Max Preps and 5th in the coaches poll. Lovington 15-9, 2-2 in district, 8th in Max Preps and 10th in the coaches poll.
So we're going to go ahead and give the lineups tonight. And we don't have the starting lineup, and they're going to turn the lights out and get a spotlight on the Rams. So I'm just going to run through their roster real quick. We got number 2, Zotis Gomez. He is a 5'10 senior guard. Number 3, Davian Lucero, 6'1 senior guard. Number 4, Dallas Lozano, 5'8 sophomore. Number 10, Braden Beck, 5'8 junior. He's a point guard. Number 11, Andrew Ontiveros, 5'8 junior, point guard. Number 12, Paxton Culpepper, 6 foot sophomore, forward. Number 13, Jace Hightower, 5'7 sophomore, guard. Number 15, Alex Loscom, 6'2 sophomore, forward. Number 20, Emmanuel Dion, 5'11 senior, he's a center. Number 21, Xavier Tarpe, 6'2 sophomore. Number 22, Zane Mayberry, 6 foot junior, he's a power forward. Number 23, Marcus Aranda, he's a senior, stands at 5'10, and he is a power forward. Number 24, Devin Diaz, 5'11 junior, shooting guard. And number 31, Carson Pfaffenberger, 6'4 freshman. For the Artesia Bulldogs tonight, number 12, Peyton Dean, senior, 5'11, forward. Number 21, Nia Estrada, 6 foot junior, he plays guard. Number 23, Jaron Watkins, 6 foot junior, he's a guard. Number 24, Philip Finley Rascon, junior guard, stands at 6 foot. Number 30, Nemicio Hernandez, senior, stands at 6'4", he's power forward. Number 32, David Hammond, he's a guard, stands at 5'8", and he's a junior. Number 33, Adrian Zamaron, senior, 5'8", plays guard. Number 44, Japheth Zamaron, 6'4", senior, he plays forward. Number 50, Matthew Haflinger, he's a junior, and he plays guard. And number 52, Ricky Armendariz, he's a junior, stands at 6'3", and he plays post. Starting tonight for the Artesia Bulldogs, number 3, senior guard Nick Sanchez. Number 4, Cameron Thorpe. Cameron, 6'4", senior. He'll also play guard and some forward. Number 22, Diego Wesson. Diego's a 5'10 junior. He'll play guard and some forward. Number 40, Chance Campbell. Big 6'6 senior for the Bulldogs. He is a post. And to round out the starting lineup tonight for the Artesia Bulldogs is number 42, Riley Jarrett, 6'3 senior, and he plays forward.
All right, they didn't give starting lineups for either team. They just read them off in order.
Oh.
But I'm looking real quick. We've got 2, 3, 12, 22, and 23. So 2, 3, 12, 22, and 23. So the Bulldogs and the Rams now on the floor. Exodus Gomez, Davian Lucero, Paxton Culpepper, Zane Mayberry, and Marcus Aranda starting for the Portales Rams. Robbie already gave you the starters for the Bulldogs. And the official coming in ready for the jump. Riley Jarrett doing the honors. He's going to win that tip back to Nick Sanchez, and we're underway. Second half of our doubleheader. Looks like they're going to run a zone defense here, 2-3 zone. Nick just backs it out. He's on the left wing, way out top. And we don't. The starters for the Bulldogs, Peyton Deans is starting in place of Campbell. So I had written down Campbell, but they didn't give the starter. They just read them directly in order, so we didn't know. Turnover on the Bulldogs as they tried to get it to Peyton. It goes through his hands, between his legs, and the Portales Rams get it. Bringing it up the court is Lucero for the Rams. Goes over to the right side. Culpepper out top. Gomez back to Lucero. Just working around a little three-man weave out top. Bulldogs in a man-to-man defense, which is their staple go-to. Mayberry now a three-point shot is up and good for Davian Lucero.
Boy, Lucero didn't hesitate at all. Nice shot by him. We're going to have to get somebody on him on those threes.
Jumper for Nick Sanchez, no good. Portales comes out of there with the rebound. Culper up the floor quickly, gets it to, and then the Bulldogs strip it away. Good steal there. Coming out of there with it is Cameron Thorpe, and he is fouled. That'll be the first foul in the ballgame.
Updated score from other girls action in 4A. Lovington girls get the win over Goddard, 54-45.
Big win for Lovington, as that's only their second win since a while in district. So a big win for Lovington in Lovington. 3-0, Portales 6:47 and counting here in the first period. Sanchez on the right wing. He's going to go into the corner. Three-point shot is up and short for Diego. So Portales gets the rebound, coming the other direction as Lucero back cut, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Charge on Exodus Gomez.
Well, we've seen it all year. Peyton Dean's so good at seeing the play happening and go getting set up. And that was a charge all the way, no question.
So Deans gets it into Sanchez. He'll work his way down the floor. Left wing. They're playing that 2-3 zone. They leave him open for three, and he buries it.
Nice shot by Nick, and I saw that earlier, right? You did too. They're leaving him open, and he's going to take those. Nice to see him hit it.
That ties it up. Gomez across the timeline. He goes over to the right side, hands it off to Lucero. Lucero working against Wesson. Goes into the left side. A little fall away is not going to be there. They're going to call the foul, I believe, on Diego Wesson. He just did a good job drawing contact.
Yeah, he did. That'll be the first foul on Diego, first team foul on the Bulldogs. Talos has 2 team fouls.
So Lucero will step to the line to shoot 2. 6:03 to go here, first period of our second half of the doubleheader. First shot off the back of the rim, no good for Davian Lucero, so the score remains 3-3. If you're just now joining us, and I think we've said it a couple times, but our girls win 47-35. They go 5-0 in district, and we believe, pretty sure that means they're the district champs, but they got one more game Friday night at home against Goddard.
Ref comes over and tells Thorpe to tuck in his shirt. It was tucked in, but it was kind of not tucked in all the way. So, interesting.
Second shot up for Lucero. This time he knocks it down. 4-3 for Talos, and down the floor quickly is Nick Sanchez. He'll back it out. They're kind of in a, they're in a zone defense. Nice pass underneath. Riley Jarrett turn around and knock it down.
Wow, that's a good job by Riley. Went up high to get that. And a turnaround jumper with Gomez on him.
All right, so Portales hands it off down on the left side. Going to run that little 3-man weave. Mayberry comes into the right side, gets it back out to Lucero. He'll put it on the floor, go into the lane, put up a little jumper or a little push shot as he stepped under, and it's good.
That's a good job. He gave a head fake, got Wesson up in the air, waited for him to fly by, and then made the shot.
Nice look again by Nick Sanchez, wide open for the no-look pass.
Riley Jarrett underneath. Boy, he saw him. Nice, hard bounce pass underneath. Jarrett finishes.
Dallas right back down the floor, down 7-6, 5:07 to go. Culpepper drives on the left side, no good. Sanchez with the board. He'll push it up quickly. He's going to go to the right side. Wesson with a nice finish, and no and one.
No one. Gomez was there, tried to block it, but Gomez did a good job with his body to block him away and make the basket.
Right side shot is blocked. Oh, looked like he got all ball. They're going to call that on Cameron Thorpe, and that will put number 12, Culpepper, at the line to shoot 2.
Boy, back and forth here early on between these two teams. They're just going down, not a lot of time working in offense.
First shot is up and good for Culpepper. 9-7, I thought. Yeah, there it is. As 31 and 13 check in. That's a Hightower and Hoffenberger. Second shot, good.
That was the first foul on Thorpe. Second team foul on the Bulldogs.
Right side, Wesson wide open for 3, and he's going to bury it.
Yeah, there's no doubt, right? There's nobody even close to him, and Wesson said, okay, I'll make the 3.
4:34 and counting, 12-8 Bulldogs, as Lucero goes over to Hightower. Hightower works his way to the right side, staying out beyond the three-point line. Gets it to Pfaffenberger. He's going to shoot the 3. Big lefty. It's going to be high off the rim, no good. And it goes off of the, what do you call the strand there, so it's out of bounds.
The standard or the bar?
Yeah. All right, Nick Sanchez will walk it down. 12-8 Bulldogs, 4:10 and counting here in the first period. Goes over to the right side to Thorpe. Thorpe right on the baseline. Kick it out to Sanchez. He puts it on the floor into the lane. He'll go. Turnaround jumper is going to go in and out. Pfaffenberger looked like he had the rebound, but it's going to go off of Peyton Deans.
Dean trying to help the ref out there as he knocked it out of bounds, but he was pointing Bulldog direction, but he didn't fool the ref.
All right, so Lovington Hightower will bring it down. Hand it off back in the backcourt. Fades over to the right side. Picked up by Wesson. Goes down to the baseline to Lucero. Picked up by Sanchez. Tries to back him down. Good defense. Turnaround jumper. He's going to be out front of the rim. Good rebound there by Jarrett. Sanchez down the floor quickly on the left side. Now he'll go to the right side. Kick it out to Wesson. Over to Thorpe for 3. Off the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound. It goes off of Jarrett and out of bounds.
Yeah, good job of battle there. Mayberry and Riley Jarrett just went off of Jarrett.
Exodus Gomez checks back in for the Portales Rams. Lucero will get a break. Now Deans will check out, and Campbell will come in for the Bulldogs. So Gomez takes over at the point. Hightower on his left. Right side wing is Gomez out top to Hightower. Picked up by Wesson. Now he goes over to the right side, or left side to Mayberry. Hands it to Culpepper. He tries to drive. Good job there by Thorpe to cut him off. Now Pfaffenberger way out top. Picked up by Campbell. Running their little three-man weave. Culpepper out top. Picked up by Thorpe. Swings it over to Gomez. Gomez on the left baseline. He'll be cut off there by Sanchez. Back out to Pfaffenberger. Good defense here by the Bulldogs. Playing really good. And that goes out of bounds off of Portales. Good job there by Jarrett Riley. Or Riley Jarrett.
Yeah, Riley was trying to get to that pass, and it went just by him, but I think he disrupted it enough. He couldn't see it on the other side. Went about of bounds. Bulldog basketball.
12-8 Artesia, 2:41 and counting as Sanchez walks it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Thorpe, left wing into the corner to Jarrett, and his pass is a little bit nonchalant with that.
It was.
Knocked out of bounds on Portales. It'll be Bulldog basketball as Lucero checks back into the ball game, as does Aranda for the Rams. Thorpe to kid in over in front of the Portales Ram bench. 12-8 Bulldogs, 2:33 to go here in the first period. As Sanchez, nobody coming out on him, so he'll take it over to the right side, go around the screen. Wesson to Thorpe. Thorpe goes underneath on the baseline. Jarrett stepped out of bounds, turnover Bulldogs.
Good defense by Pfaffenberger. I mean, he was right there on Jarrett. Jarrett put it hard to the floor to try to get around him, and he stood his ground, forced him out of bounds.
All right, Gomez over to the left side to Lucero. He drives, and then he stops, cut off there by Sanchez. Get it back to Hightower. He'll go around the weave there, get it to Gomez. He'll drive in on the right side, kick it. Three-point shot is up and good for number 23, Aranda.
Yeah, Aranda just checked in, and nice shot by him. They pull within two.
Sanchez down the floor quickly, goes to Diego Wesson. Now back to Sanchez. Hightower on him. Back to Sanchez. Swing it over to the left side, or to the left side to Thorpe. Back to Sanchez. Now Wesson, right side. Back out to Nick. Back to Diego. Back to Nick. Looks at a three, doesn't take it. Goes to Thorpe. Back to Nick Sanchez. And so the Bulldogs really just good to work around the top in this zone. Really patient, looking for the right shot. Thorpe back to Sanchez, swing it over to Diego Wesson. They're going to run a little high-low here against the zone. Kick it over Sanchez. He's wide open for three.
Boy, he's 6 feet behind the line and just drained that. You know what he's doing? It's a set shot tonight. He's not doing a jump shot on the three.
Well, he nothing but the bottom of the net. Gomez down the floor. It's 15-10 Bulldogs. Hightower on the right side, cut off by Wesson. Now he does a back cut, good back cut, nice behind the back pass, and the bucket up and good for Aranda.
Beautiful behind the back pass around the Bulldogs to wide open Aranda.
Diego Wesson had to go up and under and changed his shot. It comes down no good. Oh, and then Nick Sanchez is going to be called for the foul. That'll be the third team foul on the Bulldogs, and the first, I believe, on Nick. With 42 seconds to go here in the period. Beck and Diaz check in for Portales. For the Bulldogs, Nia Estrada checks into the ballgame. Gomez on the left side. He's going to be fouled. Who do they call it on? They're going to call it on Estrada.
Yeah, Campbell closed in, and Estrada did too, and as he's going up for the shot, he kind of drew that foul. They both went up, but he kind of jumped into them, so smart play by Gomez.
First free throw is up and good for Exodus Gomez.
First foul on Estrada. 14 foul on the Bulldogs here. 33 seconds left in the first period.
Within two and have another free throw for Portales. He's going to make them both, so 15-14. Is checking into the ballgame for the Rams is number 11. Ontiveros, his first action in the ballgame tonight. As we go under 30 seconds, Sanchez taking his time, walking it up the court, looking for the last second shot here, looks like to me. Going to go hand it off to Thorpe. Thorpe on the left wing, kicks it over to Estrada into the corner right side. Nick Sanchez. He's going to step back, and now he's going to pass it to Jarrett in the lane. He goes underneath. and putting it up in the end. Campbell.
That's a good look by Jared under there as Campbell. I couldn't even see him from up here, but Campbell, good hands and a good finish.
Portales back down the floor. They got 1 second. They do get it off in time, and it will count. 17-16, Portales. Artesia by 1 at the end of the first.
All right, we're going to take a break here from some of our sponsors. Be back with second period action.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
All right, Bulldog basketball to start the second period. Nick Sanchez working his way on the left side. Thorpe out top. Starters back in for the Bulldogs. Nick looks to the left side to Diego Weston on the baseline. He drives down through, tries to go to Riley Jarrett, and they're going to say it goes off of Jarrett's hands.
Well, Diego Weston loves to drive that baseline, and he does a good job of it. He drew him in there, tried to get it to Riley just off his fingertips.
Lucero will bring it down for the Rams. They switch, and Sanchez will go out on him. Gets it to number 11, who stayed in the ball game, Monteveros. Now they go to the left side. Lucero into the lane, loses the hand. Oh, that's not Lucero. That's Aranda. Kick it back outside now on the left side to Lucero, looking for a screen. He'll go to the right, left side. Shot up and no good. And Bulldogs look like they had the rebound, but they don't come up with it. Into the left corner, Lucero. He'll start to drive. Right side, spins, puts up a little turn away, and it goes.
That's a good job. He's got Nick on him. Great defender, and behind the back, little fadeaway jumper.
Nick on the other end, kicks it to Diego, back out to Nick up top. Oh, he goes underneath to Peyton Deans and scores.
Peyton Deans standing on that left block underneath there. Nick saw him, and he couldn't get the ball quick enough to get it to him, but was able to feed it there. Left-handed layup by Peyton Deans.
Easy bucket. Bulldogs go back up by 1, 19-18. Lucero going to hand it off to Ontivero, stolen away. Diego Weston will go to the right side, lay it up, and in, and one.
Diego, nice steal, took it all the way, used his body to keep the defender on the right off of him, and then used the right hand to keep the defender from the left from blocking it. And as you said, it bounced about 4 times on the right side of the rim. Wasn't sure which way it was going to go.
But it leaked in. So Bulldogs 21-18, 6:25, and the and one shot is up, and it's good. So 22-18 Bulldogs. Lucero back to Mayberry. Mayberry, Bulldogs putting on a little half-court trap here. Get it over to the right side. Culpepper for 3, and that's going to be off the rim, no good. It goes out of bounds off Portales. Oh, that was definitely off of 23. But that's not how it was seen by the officials, and they're the right call. So it'll be Portales basketball.
Yeah, Coach Mondragon wanting some clarification on that. Ref goes over and tells him.
Exodus Gomez checks back into the ball game, and Ontiveros gets a break. Out top it goes to Culpepper. Picked up by Thorpe. Over to the left side. Aranda back out top. Mayberry, and then to Lucero. He takes a long 3. Peyton Deans was battling for that rebound. He comes up with it, gets it ahead. We got a 2-on-1 break. Diego Weston, he'll just drive in, up, and score.
Well, there's no doubt. It was 2-on-1, but Diego saw that he's just going to force him to foul him or let him get the shot off.
Good trap defense back in the backcourt, but they do get it across the timeline. Lucero trapped, and Bulldogs take it away. Diego Weston with another steal, bounce pass. Oh, and he put it off the foot, but Diego's able to go back and get it. And he'll hand it off to Sanchez, and then we'll restart our offense. Sanchez looked at taking an NBA 3.
He did.
Did not take it. He'll back it out. Culpepper trying to stay in front of him, goes over to Thorpe, into the corner, wide open. Diego Wesson.
Boy, the Bulldogs are hitting those threes tonight. I think that's the fourth one. That could be, it's the difference in the game right now is they're leading 27-18.
All right, the Bulldogs again putting on some pressure here, but Exodus Gomez gets it across the timeline, back to Lucero. Wesson goes out on him. He'll drive into the lane, stop, kick it to the corner. Three-point shot is up and no good. Getting the rebound is going to be Peyton Deans. He looks over to the left and gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez up the floor to Thorpe. Thorpe underneath on the baseline. Nice turnaround jumper, but no good for Riley Jarrett. Portales with the board. Lucero will bring it across the timeline on the right side. 27-18 Bulldogs, 4:38 and counting into the corner. Gomez, left side, doesn't take the shot. Sanchez out on him. Gets it down on the right side to Mayberry. Left side baseline. He gets back to Culpepper. Culpepper drives it, stripped away. Good job there by Peyton Deans. Nick Sanchez comes out of there with it. He's going to stop and pop, and it's good.
Nice job by Nick. 3 Rams were down there. He could see that he couldn't drive in there, so he just shot the jumper and made it. All right, folks, there's a timeout on the court. We're going to take time, too, as the Bulldogs are leading 29-18 here in the second period.
At Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, we understand the demands of everyday life, from work to school and all the activities in between. When you're on the go, you need the right transportation at the right time, and we can help. Let our professional sales team assist you in finding the right truck or SUV to handle your daily needs. From hauling kids to hauling equipment, we have the right Chevy, Buick, or GMC to make your life easier. We're here and ready to help today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at guychevy.com.
Welcome back to Portales, New Mexico. We are at the Ram Athletics Center. It's called the RAC. As the Artesia Bulldogs are leading the Portales Rams right now, 29-18 in the second period. Joby, it was 17-16 after the first period, but we're seeing the Bulldogs pull away here.
Yeah, and you hit right on it. Our shots are falling. We've hit three three-pointers there here in the second period, and that's gotten us up by this lead. All right, so back on the floor for the Bulldogs, Jarrett, Thorpe, Campbell, Sanchez, and Estrada, as it'll be Portales ball coming out of the timeout. Bulldogs lead by 11. They hit that 3, and that's what drew the timeout. Gomez will bring it across the timeline, up the middle, going to fade over to his right side, hands it off to Hightower, who checked in that timeout. Hightower trying to work, Estrada staying in front of him. Gets it to Culpepper. Culpepper back to Gomez. They work that little 3-man weave. Sanchez stays in front of him. Going to go down on the baseline to Pfaffenberger. He turns. Nowhere to go. He just throws it up, and that's a great defense there by Campbell. Sanchez up the floor quickly, and he's going to throw a bullet pass to Riley Jarrett, up and in underneath.
Riley Jarrett caught that, knew he was too far into the goal, so he put in one dribble, and then he came around the backside and made that.
Made it look easy, and it was not an easy shot. Down quickly is Portales, and they drain the 3. Zane Mayberry with the 3, and that gets them back within 10. Bulldogs right back down again. Boy, he's no-look passes. Sometimes they're just too good, as Riley didn't know it was coming.
No, no-look pass from Nick. Riley underneath, went through his hands, and immediately Riley took his jersey and covered his face like, oh, my gosh. He's a little frustrated with himself there.
Nick has done 3 of those, 2 of which have been finished.
Yes.
That time it just got him off unexpected. All right, so the turnover. 31-21 Bulldogs, 3:19 and counting. Gomez fades over to the right side, hands it to Culpepper. Culpepper back to Hightower. He tries to drive in. Good cutoff there by Nia Estrada. Bulldogs stay in their man-to-man defense. Pfaffenberger with the ball out top. Goes to Hightower on the left wing. He's going to hand it off to Culpepper. Culpepper around the left side. Looking to drive. I tell you, Cameron Thorpe is the defender. Whoever their best player is, they put him on him. He's so long and so fast. Gomez will throw up a little runner, backside rebound, and he is fouled. That's going to be Riley Jarrett with a great board.
Yeah, Riley Jarrett on the backside went up strong. Pfaffenberger came across and fouled him as Riley had that ball.
So Lucero and Beck check back into the ballgame. Also checking in as number 24, and that is Diaz. That's the 4th team foul, so both teams with 4 of those. And the first on Pfaffenberger. Sanchez takes his time, walks across the timeline. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs, 2:35 and counting. Sanchez left side. Thorpe back to Sanchez. Looked at the 3, didn't take it. Down on the left baseline, back out to Sanchez again, wide open. He does take it. And that didn't. I thought it went through the net, but it went on the bottom half, and it was short.
Yeah, working it back and forth. Got it to Campbell. He saw Nick wide open. Nick took the jumper and was just short.
2:18 and counting. Gomez across the timeline. Sanchez waiting for him. Going to fade over to the right side. Does Gomez. Now he's going to shoot the three. It's off the rim, no good. Up high, Nick Sanchez with the board. He drives up the floor quickly. Boy, he had Estrada there for a minute. He drives. Nice handoff to Campbell. Finish.
Well, that's what happens when Nick drives in the paint. They have to collapse on him. If they don't, he hits the jumper. If they do, he is so good at feeding it underneath to our guys.
And Campbell was there on the left baseline, goes up and scores easily. 33-21, 1:45 to go as Gomez working his way. He's going to get it to Beck. Beck into the corner. And down the baseline, he'll spin, does Lucero, kick it back out to Gomez. Good defense there by Estrada. Bulldogs doing a good job. They feed it down, back to Gomez. He'll go up, and then the shot is blocked by Campbell, and we're going to have a jump ball. As Campbell got that board along, he was fighting for it for Culpepper. It's going to be jump, and it'll be possession arrow for Talis.
Great give and go there as Gomez gave it, and then he cut in the lane. He was wide open. Campbell came from the backside and just got enough of that ball to block it.
All right, checking into the ball game is Hernandez for the Bulldogs as Riley Jarrett will get a break. 1:30 to go, first half. Bulldogs by 12. Beck, left corner to right corner to Culpepper. Out top, Lucero picked up by Estrada. Good job by Nye, cutting him off. Now Culpepper working around the screen. He'll back, take a long two-point shot. His shot is no good. He chases down his rebound. He goes up the baseline. Stop, kick it, go out to Lucero, swing it over to the right side. Gomez gets the errant pass. He'll drive in on the right side, kick it. Culpepper with the basketball. Back to Gomez. Way on the far right corner. Now he goes down the right baseline, kicks it over to the right side, and shooting the three. It's no good. There's Nick Sanchez with the rebound. Nick up the right side, goes into the middle, does a little runner, and it's good.
And there it is, right? He drives in the paint. They don't collapse on him, so he takes the 7-8 footer and just drains it.
Nice teardrop shot there by Nick. Little running. About a 10-footer, little running jump shot. 35-21 as we're under 30 seconds right now. Gomez out top, Sanchez waiting on him, kicks it over to the right side. Three-pointer not taken by number 24. They move it around. That was Diaz. Now the three-pointer is drained by Lucero.
That's a good job by Lucero. That was good defense, just a better shot by him.
Sanchez drives, he has it stripped. Coming out, there's Diaz. He's got a man. Gomez down the floor, wide open, all bound. Oh, no. I don't know how they called the foul, but they did on Estrada. So the and one.
Now we're standing right here. That's the second foul on Estrada, but we're standing right here. We could see that he didn't touch him, and the referee that had the defender, the offensive player, couldn't see the ball on the backside, called the foul. So, yeah, that's a tough call on Estrada.
35-26, 9 seconds. They can get it down to 8 with this free throw. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Nemesio Hernandez with the rebound, gets it to Sanchez. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Nick to the right side to Wesson. He puts it on the floor into the lane. Shot up. They're going to wave it off. He didn't get it off in time, but it doesn't go anyway.
All right, we're going to go to half with the Artesia Bulldogs leading the Portales Rams 35-26.
Hello, this is Andrew Davidson, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan or finance your business or commercial property or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia. We're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Call First National Bank in Artesia, 575-746-4794. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back here. We are at halftime with Artesia Bulldogs leading 35-26. Thanks for watching and tuning in tonight, KSVP TV, or the YouTube channel, the Facebook channel, or 990 AM, 93.7 FM. However you're watching or listening, we always appreciate you tuning in to our Artesia Bulldog Sports. We're going to get the Tate Branch halftime show going right now as the Bulldogs lead 35-26.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group. Are you under the impression that the further you drive, the more satisfied you will be with your auto buying experience? Let us here at Tate Branch Auto Group prove you wrong. Our promise to you is
We will not sell vehicles over MSRP. Our service department will give you an honest and fair diagnostic on your vehicle, and we will provide you the best customer service you deserve.
We are in your community. We shop at your local grocery stores. We are at your children's sporting events. We are in your schools. We are your neighbor.
Don't let big city dealers waste your valuable time and come on down to the Tate Branch Auto Group in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, and Roswell, or online at tatebranch.com, where serving our local community is our #1 priority.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Hello, folks. Martin here from PRMI. That's right, Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated. I've been waiting a while to reveal the great news that we've taken our parent company name and things are only getting better for Southern New Mexico. I'm excited to announce that everything we do will be handled in-house. I have a dedicated processing, underwriting, and closing team, thus streamlining our process or your purchase or refinance. When you're looking for an in-town lender or someone that will communicate with you one-on-one and give you straight answers, call me, 575-749-6278, or visit me online at martin.chooseprimere.com. Remember, Martin at PRMI for your home finance.
PRMI is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 3094. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1815286.
For over 77 years, you've counted on Forest Tire Company. Forest Tire knows that just being there for you is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Be it your car, truck, RV, or semi, trust your tires to the folks who know more about tires than anyone else. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
The Adobe Rose restaurant showcases the vibrant cuisine and rich culture of New Mexico, with a menu and decor specializing in unique flavors and themes of the Southwest. Fine dining in the evening provides an intimate and one-of-a-kind experience. Dine in the Adobe Rose beautiful courtyard with a fire pit centerpiece, bubbling pond, and live music from local artists on those perfect New Mexico evenings. Experience the Adobe Rose located on 13th Street, Artesia.
Welcome back as the Artesia Bulldogs are leading the Dallas Rams 35-26 here at halftime. Joby had a good first half there. Tough first quarter, Bulldogs led by 17-16, but able to pull away there in the second quarter. What do you think the Bulldogs were doing better in that second quarter?
Well, shots were falling for sure, and they kind of took over the tempo there early in the second period, and then Dallas did make a little bit of a comeback because I think we were up by 14 at one point. But as you said, the Bulldogs stretched out that lead, only leading by one after the first. So I think the Bulldogs continue on the path they're on right now. Be patient, let Nick do his thing. If they don't come double team him, he'll do his jumper there in the middle because he's so good at getting by the first line of defense. If they do come, he's just made some baller passes tonight, just fantastic passes. So he'll continue that, I'm sure.
And I think on the other end, the Bulldog defense has been really good. They're not getting easy looks at the basket and contested shots. We've talked about it off air. There's a couple of three-pointers there. They kind of kept them in this without Bulldogs having a 15-point lead. But Bulldogs defense really good also.
Has been pretty much all year, and it continues tonight. Great man-to-man defense.
All right, we're going to continue with the Tate Branch halftime show. We'll be back with second half action after these messages.
In volatile times, it's natural to worry about your retirement.
Hon, I'm worried about our retirement account.
With today's economy, it just makes sense to keep your retirement money close to home with people you know. We have several guaranteed safe options. Peace of mind with retirement savings. It just makes sense. Western Bank of Artesia. Member FDIC. It just makes sense.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Hey folks, Sean Smalls here for Rebel Daughters Barbecue. Let's get serious for a second. Are you considering breaking up with your barbecue place? If not, ask yourself, do they ask about your day? And if you prefer your brisket moist or lean? Do they support you financially by offering barbecue at a reasonable price? Do they bring you food when you're sad via DoorDash? Is your meat tender and your beans salty and full of brisket and pork? If the answer is no, it's time to move on. Wait, what? To Rebel Daughters Barbecue at their new location at 712 West Main. Stop by and give them a try. They'll treat you right. Now open Wednesdays and Fridays on Main Street in Artesia.
Wilbanks Trucking Services in Artesia is seeking dedicated and motivated individuals to join their team. Immediate openings include CDL drivers with pay starting at $25 to $33 per hour depending on experience. Riggers with pay starting at $20 per hour and open positions for lease operators. Wilbanks Trucking Services offers full benefits including medical, dental, vision, 401k, and housing for out-of-town employees. For more information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at wilbanks.us. Wilbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are proud of this community and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
You have. All right, welcome back here in Portales. Robbie Blue here with Joby Hodling. And Artesia girls able to pull out the win tonight. Joby go 5-0 in district.
Yeah, great win for Artesia. They have wrapped up the championship, District 4-4A championship, and now the boys looking to do the same thing and remain undefeated. They lead here at the half, 35-26.
Yeah, and tonight we'll call the second half here, and then we got doubleheader Friday at home against Goddard with Artesia girls and boys, and then the district tournament next week.
Looking forward to it. All right, so the boys now coming towards us, as we talked about in the first game. Bulldogs wearing their black travel uniforms, Portales in their home white, staying in their 2-3 zone. Sanchez right side to Wesson. They try to come out and trap him, gets it back out to Nick. Way out top. Bulldogs going to run a little bit of a high-low offense right here. They're going to, there he flash to the high, kick it over to Thorpe, now down on the baseline. Jarrett kicks it way out to Sanchez for three. Off the rim, no good. Culpepper brings down the ball. He'll go the other direction. And it's going to be stripped away. Sanchez with the steal. Thorpe comes away with it. Now he's going to fumble a little bit, but he gets it back, goes into the left side, shot up, and good.
Good job by Thorpe. I mean, he had two defenders on him fighting for the ball, and he was going all the way with that and able to go up strong and make that basket.
37-26 Bulldogs. Gomez on the right wing. Sanchez in front of him, but playing back, daring him to shoot the three. Aranda now to Culpepper, out to Mayberry, back over to Lucero. who was kind of the catalyst there in the first period, but he didn't get much going in the second. Lucero handed off to Gomez, stripped away. Riley Jarrett comes up with it. Nick Sanchez down the floor, right side. He's going to go between his legs, lose the ball, but it goes over to Wesson. So Diego Wesson with the ball, back to Nick. Nick takes a look at Coach Mondragon. They call the play. Staying in that 2-3 zone are the Palace Rams. Thorpe onto the elbow. Kick it back out to Sanchez. Doesn't take the three. Pretty good close there by Culpepper. So the Bulldogs reset. Riley caught that on the elbow on the right side, but then kicked it back out to Sanchez. Now Nick out top. Coach Mondragon calls a play. Riley Jarrett going to kick it over to Thorpe. Thorpe back to Sanchez. Left side, he puts it on the floor, drives into the lane. Kicks it back to Thorpe, looks at the three, now goes down to the baseline. Peyton Deans, he tries to go through the double team, and now he's going to throw it to Jarrett, who was cutting, and it goes.
I don't know how Peyton did that. He was looking at him, and he finally just, with his left hand, passed it around the defender, and able to get it was Riley Jarrett.
Yeah, Jarrett cut from the elbow on the right side and then finishes. On the other end, Lucero was on the elbow. Now he backs it out. Cut off trying to go to the right side into the center. He turns, shot is up and no good. It's going to be tipped around. Portales will come up with it. Mayberry will kick it out to Culpepper on the left wing. He drives into the left side. Little 10-footers, no good. Partially blocked, I think, but there on the back side, Rhonda puts it up and in. Long pass down. Riley Jarrett will finish on the right side. Good pass by Peyton Deans. And a timeout taken. The Bulldogs 41-28 over Portales. We're going to take the break as well. 5:13 to go in the third period.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
Welcome back here to Portales High School. We're in the third period, 5:13 to go here in the third. The Artesia Bulldogs lead 41-28 over the Portales Rams. Portales basketball coming after that bucket by the Bulldogs on the long throw down from Peyton Deans out of bound play to Riley Jarrett. Lucero on the other end, quickly closing was Diego Wesson, so he keeps him from shooting that three. Gomez picked up by Sanchez, tries to drive. Nick cuts him off, swings it over to Rhonda. His three-point shot is up and off the rim, no good. Diego Wesson with the long rebound. He'll turn, bring it up the right side. Goes into the lane, goes all the way in. His shot is blocked, gets his own rebound, blocked again. This time they call a foul, and we'll see if they call that on Mayberry. They do. That'll be his first foul, and the first team foul here in the second half.
Did you give an update on the Goddard-Lovington?
I did not.
Okay, another District 4-4 action. Goddard 10, Lovington 9 after the first period.
Diego knocks down the first, 42-28 Bulldogs.
Hobbs boys leading the Roswell Coyotes, 45-33.
Second shot up and good for Diego Wesson. 43-28, 4:44 to go in the third. Gomez from Mayberry. He'll take it up the left side. Sanchez waits back for him at the three-point line, underneath it actually. Swing it over to Lucero. He'll shoot the long three. It's going to be long. And there on the backside rebound, Riley Jarrett. Up the floor quickly, wide open for three. It's too long, but on the backside, it goes right to Diego Wesson. Cameron Thorpe's ball was a little bit long. He's grinning because they're trying to give him fits over there. But the Bulldogs get the ball, so they can't give him an air ball too long. Sanchez out top, 43-28 lead. That's 15 points, which I believe is the biggest lead of the ball game for Artesia. Sanchez drives it, and he tips it up and in by him on his rebound.
He did.
Wow. Lucero right back up the floor for the Rams. He goes to the left side, picks up his dribble, kicks it. Culpepper puts it on the floor, drives into the lane. That's Mayberry. His shot up and no good. Ball bouncing around to go out of bounds off of, they're going to say off the Bulldogs.
Bulldog defense is really the difference here. They've hit a couple of threes, that's kind of kept them in as we talked about, but they are not able to get off any really, really good shots except for an open three that they're not hitting consistently.
All right, Culpepper will get it all the way out the top to Hightower, who just checked into the ball game on the right wing. Now he'll go to the left side. Back cut there wasn't open. Good defense by Riley Jarrett. Culpepper back to, nope, yeah, he'll hand it back to Hightower, left side. Another back cut. Gomez, nice back cut there. Sanchez got lost.
Yeah, I just said that, and then they hit a nice cut across the middle.
What a great pass from Sanchez on the fast break.
Yeah, Riley Jarrett down the left side. Nick Sanchez saw him wide open. Jarrett just laid it over the front of the rim for an easy layup.
47-30 Bulldogs, 3:10 and counting. Hightower into the corner. Beck for three, and it's good.
Wow, just trading buckets right now are the Bulldogs and the Rams. 47-33 Bulldog lead with 3 minutes left in the third period.
Sanchez, nice bounce pass, but getting a hand on it was Culpepper. The other direction goes Beck, and he's going to throw it away. Good job there by Riley Jarrett.
I don't think he ever saw Jarrett hustling down the court. He's going to bounce pass it to a wide open guy, he thought.
Sanchez through the traffic. He's going to kick it out for three. It's off the rim, no good, but there's Diego Wesson. His shot blocked from behind, and that's going to go out of bounds off of Portales.
Good job by Mayberry to fly in there and block Wesson from behind because he had an easy just layup over the rim.
All right, Bulldogs, David Hammond checks in, as does Campbell and Estrada. Deans, Diego Wesson, and Thorpe will get a break. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Estrada to key it in. Goes out to David Hammond. He'll back it out top of the key. Take a look over at Coach Mondragon. Bulldogs by 14, 47-33. Left side, Sanchez back to Hammond. Hammond now will back it out again. Coach Mondragon changes the play. They're in a man-to-man now. That's what change is. Estrada goes underneath to Jarrett. Up and in.
Jarrett did a good job because he caught that, knew the backside guy was coming, and found him, held the ball away from him, and then had the easy layup.
Culpepper right back down. He puts up a little jumpers, no good. Ball tipped around. Hammond with a great rebound. He'll come out of there quick. Bulldogs have numbers. Portales does a good job getting back. Hammond all the way, but his shot comes down, no good. Beck with the rebound. He goes the other direction for the Rams. Little mismatch here. They got a guard on the, and it's tipped away again. Great defense by the Bulldogs. And will they get it? That's the thing. No, they don't. Beck for three. It's off the rim, no good. Nice one-handed rebound by Nia Estrada, blocking out there. Up ahead, Riley Jarrett, up and in.
Riley looked right at Beck, and Beck thought, no, I'm not going to try to block that. Easy layup for Riley.
51-33 Bulldogs, 18-point lead. Gomez on the right side. We're down to 122 and counting. Mayberry out top on the left side. Tries to go back cut. Turn around. His 17-footer's off the rim. No good. Gomez gets the rebound. That's tipped out of there by Sanchez. Sanchez gets it from Estrada. Sanchez on the left side. He'll go in and shot just left a little short. Gomez gets the rebound for the Rams. And as we get close to going under 1 minute, Exodus Gomez on the right side, shot up and good.
Good drive against Nick Sanchez there. Nobody closed to help him, so he took him all the way to the basket and made it.
51-35. Hammond picks up the dribble. They're putting on a little half-court trap. Gets it to Campbell. David now bounces up, and he throws it away. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Mayberry with the ball as he crosses the timeline. Back to Gomez. Left side, Gomez. He's going to come around out top. Bulldogs staying there man-to-man. He steps back, puts up the three. It's going to be off to the right side. No good. Another rebound for Jarrett. Gets it ahead on the right side to David Hammond. Now he'll turn and come back outside and take some time off. Get the last shot. We're down to 21 seconds. Nick Sanchez out by near midcourt, out on the right side. 15 seconds and counting. Coach Mondragon calling a play as we get down to 10. 9. Sanchez puts it on the floor, goes to the right side, bounce pass down to Jarrett on the, and he loses it out of bounds. Just couldn't handle the pass.
Pass was just a little too far in front of him, and he was trying to keep his defender off of him and just couldn't get the handle on it.
So checking in the ballgame, Jay Zamarone and Philip Finley-Rascon for the Bulldogs, right, with 4 seconds to go here in the third period. Hightower looking to get it in. He does. Just don't want to foul him in the act here. Three-point shot from half court is no good.
All right, the Artesia Bulldogs lead after 3, 51-35. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action in just a minute.
Hard to believe, but this year marks the 50th anniversary of Smile Expressions in Artesia. Smile Expressions began as Dr. William Greenhaw established his practice in 1972. The practice soon grew to employ 10 people, including Dr. Kay Youngren. After Dr. Greenhaw's retirement, Dr. Youngren took over and the practice became Smile Expressions. And Dr. Caitlin Gunn joined Smile Expressions in 2018. When it's time to choose dental care for your family, choose the clinic with a 50-year tradition of serving Artesia. Choose Smile Expressions.
All right, we're back here. Artesia Bulldogs leading 51-35 in this 4A matchup. If they win this game, they're going to go 5-0, Joby, in district. And it looks good for the Artesia Bulldogs right now.
Yeah, we got the fourth and final period. Bulldogs leading by 16, and Portales will be Portales basketball coming out here to start the fourth. And yeah, if the Bulldogs win tonight, I believe they're the district champs as well. Both the girls and the boys will be 5-0 in district. The other teams have split enough that I think the girls have won district. They got to play Goddard Friday night. They want to go 6-0, and the boys will be playing Goddard as well. Long pass over to Hightower. He'll shoot the three from the left side. He drains it.
Well, he was 4 feet behind that three-point line, so that's a good shooter, Hightower. Third or fourth three-pointer tonight.
Sanchez trying to work against that press. He's going to throw it all the way down to the left side. Weston will say, let's slow it down. Gets it to Thorpe. Thorpe to Sanchez. Beck all over him. He goes by Beck, though. Into the lane, little runner. Up no good, gets his own rebound. He's fouled, no foul call. Wesson with the board. He'll spin it back out top to Thorpe, and now back to Sanchez. Boy, Nick, he's a high flyer.
He is. He comes flying in there, and even the guys that got several inches on him, he'll shoot it over him.
And a timeout taken, so we'll take it as well. 51-38 Bulldogs.
What's tougher than a Ford truck? Finding a Ford truck. Artesia Ford Sales is ready to help with a great selection of certified pre-owned Ford trucks. All certified pre-owned vehicles qualify for low 0.99% interest for 36 months. If a new Ford truck is what you want, let us order your new truck from the factory. Artesia Ford can price protect your selection. The price today is the price you'll pay when your new truck is delivered. Don't let buying a new truck be tough. Make buying a Ford truck easy by visiting Artesia Ford Sales today.
We are in Portales. 7:13 left in the fourth period. Artesia Bulldogs lead 51-38. Bulldogs going to inbound the ball, and here's Joby.
Into the backcourt to Sanchez from Thorpe. And Nick will walk it across, coming against Beck. He'll go to his left. Now he backs it back out again. Spins it over to Philip Finley-Rascon, right wing. He'll back it out, go to to Peyton Deans. Now to Thorpe down on the baseline. Wesson goes up and in, but they're going to call the offensive foul on Diego.
He gave him a pretty good shoulder there. I mean, no doubt about it. He lowered that shoulder and gave him a good middle linebacker shove there.
And you see the strength in our middle linebacker. He sent him flying.
He did. He hit the floor and slid about 6 feet.
All right, so Hightower across the timeline. Sanchez waiting on him. Bulldogs remain in their man-to-man. Have not switched. Oh, Diego Wesson with a great steal. It goes off of him. Oh, he was out of bounds. They're going to get it back. It went off of his foot. Hightower for three. It's off the rim, no good. Long rebound goes to Cameron Thorpe. He threw it to Nick. Nick turned, but he chases it down. Good job by Nick Sanchez on the right wing. Kicks it to Thorpe, and we're going to have a foul called on the Portales Rams. That's only the third foul in the whole second half. Second on the Rams. So that's on Culpepper. Oh, nice move, but unable to get it to go, Peyton Deans. So Portales comes away with it. Lucero with the rebound down the floor. Right wing, picked up by Philip Finley-Rascon. Into the lane. Looking for somewhere to go with it. 3 seconds. They didn't call it. Beck on the left side will go up and score.
Another score update. Goddard 24, Levington 20 at the half.
51-40, 6:03 and counting as Sanchez picked up by Hightower. Now he backs it out, way out top on the right side. 11-point lead. Sanchez spins, puts it up, and short. No foul call. There was some contact. Nick goes to the ground. Lucero out of there with the rebound up the right side. puts a little stop, spins, good defense. Oh, and I thought that was great defense.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
I was going to say that'll be the third or the second foul on the Bulldogs. First on Finley Rascon.
Yeah, Finley Rascon, a good defense. He put a spin move on him. Lucero did, but he just stayed on the ground and went straight up in the air on him, and they called the foul. So I saw more of a foul down here on Nick than I did there on Finley Rascon.
All right, at the line is Lucero. His first shot is up and falls. Boy, that rolled around forever, and then it finally fell in. Checking back into the ballgame, Riley Jarrett and David Hammond as Deans and Sanchez will get a break with 5:38 to go and a 10-point lead, so they can get it under double digit here with this free throw by Lucero. 51-41 Bulldogs, 5:38 to go in the ballgame. And they do. He knocks it down, knocks them both down. 51-42, and checking back into the ballgame for Beck will be Gomez. And they're going to continue in this full court pressure here. They came out in the period and started this way, and they've been able to battle here. And I don't know, there was a lot of whistle blowing. I guess because the Bulldogs were trying to check Estrada in for Rascon. So now Estrada comes into the ballgame. He'll be the one keying it in. Full court pressure here. Going to get it into Hammond. Hammond puts it on the floor. Bounce pass to Estrada. Nye works his way up. Gets it to Wesson. He doesn't get across the timeline. Estrada will, though, over to Thorpe. Thorpe on the baseline to Jarrett. Jarrett, oh, nice. Gets cutting. And a nice finish here by David Hammond.
Yeah, David, his defender came out on him. He broke to the basket. Riley found him. He went around his defender and through the, should have been a foul because he grabbed him with his arm.
Yeah. Gomez working on the right wing against David Hammond. He cut him off. He tried to go to the baseline. David is so quick. Now Lucero working against Estrada, same thing. Gets it back to Gomez. He'll put it up. He forced that and he got it to go.
Yeah, it's good defense by Hammond. Just a better offensive play.
Jarrett on the, and they're going to call him for a travel. He just didn't get his dribble down. So turnover on the Bulldogs. Those are kind of deceiving. I think, it kind of looked, I don't know. That travel was called.
Yeah.
All right, Hightower into the corner. Down on the baseline to Lucero on the right side. He backs down Estrada, back out to Culpepper. Now swing it to Gomez. He'll back it up. 53-44 Bulldogs lead by 9, 4:40 to go. Culpepper looked at a three, didn't take it. He'll drive into the lane. He's cut off by Thorpe. Back out to Lucero. He'll drive to the right side, puts up a little jumper. It's no good. And David Hammond out of there with the rebound. He flies it up to Sanchez. Sanchez, nice pass to Thorpe. And it doesn't go, but there is Riley Jarrett with the putback.
Great follow by Riley Jarrett. Beautiful pass by Nick. Thorpe put it up with his left hand, but better follow by Riley.
55-44 Bulldogs. Gomez into the corner to Aranda on the left side. He's going to stop and shoot a three. It's going to be no good. Gomez with the board, and then he's going to be fouled on the putback by Nick Sanchez, which will just be the third foul on the Bulldogs, and let's see how many it is on Nick, his second. So Exodus Gomez at the line, 55-44 Bulldogs, 4:05 to go in the ball game as Gomez's first free throw is up and good.
At the end of the third quarter, the Hobbs girls lead the Roswell girls 52-21.
So checking back into the ball game, Diego Wesson for Cameron Thorpe, and Mayberry checks in for Aranda for the Rams. Gomez second free throw. He got it to 10, and now to 9, 55-46 Bulldogs. Estrada looking, nobody came back, but there's Hammond. He gets it on the left wing. Bounce pass back to Estrada. Estrada throws it down, he throws it away. Lucero steps in front of it. He goes into the lane. They're going to call offensive. Nope, they call it on David Hammond.
Yeah, a little out of sorts there as the basket went. Knight took it out of bounds, and they tried to set up the press break, and it took a long time to set it up.
All right, so Portales basketball. That foul called on the Bulldogs, David Hammond. Outside it goes to Hightower. Gomez, right wing, beyond the three-point line. He's waving everybody away. Sanchez cuts him off. He's going to get it back to Culpepper, who's picked up by Hammond. Forces him on the right baseline. He spins on the elbow or on the block, kicks it back out to Lucero, picked up by Estrada. Now he'll go over to the left corner to Mayberry. Mayberry tries to go underneath. He does. Lucero on the baseline. Kicks it back out. Gomez doesn't take the three. Picked up by Sanchez. Now he drives into the lane. They're going to call it on the floor on Nick Sanchez. That's going to be his third and the 5th team foul. Peyton Deans checks back in. Boy, they got the ball in. Didn't even blow a whistle. Shot is no good. Estrada with the rebound. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Sanchez. There was no whistle. I think they normally blow the whistle. Sanchez in the backcourt. He's going to work his way around. Throw it away again. Another pickoff there. Gomez up the other way on the right side. Baseline goes up and good.
This press is causing a lot of problems for the Bulldogs right now as Coach Montegal calls the timeout. And we're going to take the timeout too. Bulldogs lead cut down to 7, 55-48 with 3:01 left.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
We got fourth quarter action going here. The Bulldogs led they led by 16 after the third period, and the Portales Rams have cut that down to 7, 55-48 here in the fourth period. Joby, what do the Bulldogs need to do just real quick here?
I think they just need to slow down.
Yeah.
Portales has got them in a fast-paced action here, and it's not favored the Bulldogs here in the fourth. They've only scored 2 points. No, they've scored 4, the Bulldogs have, as they get it across the timeline. They break the press for that time. Sanchez on the right side, picked up by Lucero. He backs it up. They're counting to 5, so he'll have to go by him, which he does. Nick into the lane. Going to get it to Thorpe. Thorpe back to Sanchez. They'll reset here. Will the Bulldogs. Man-to-man defense by Portales. Nick working. Now they're going to come out and try to trap him. He's going to go long across the court to Thorpe. His little shot, it's blocked out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Boy, Mayberry, that's a second block shot from behind. He can get up as Thorpe's 6'4" on that jump shot, but he got a piece of that.
Thorpe on the right, left side baseline. Will get it in out top. Nope, it's going to be turned over. Gomez going the other direction. He'll go up and in.
Yeah, just a mistake by Thorpe there. I thought Nick was open and he wasn't.
Nick Sanchez out top. 2-13, 5-point ball game. You might have heard the PA say it, 55-50 Bulldogs. As we get down to 2:07, 2:06, 2:05, Sanchez out top on the right side. Nobody coming out on him now. Gomez does. He'll go by him into the lane, kick it out to Nia Estrada. Over to Diego Wesson. Now to Thorpe. Thorpe to a wide open Estrada baseline. He's going to go back to Sanchez. Boy, he almost threw that away, and then a reach around foul on Lucero. Only the third foul in the second half on Portales.
Yeah, just kind of a lazy foul there by Lucero. The Bulldogs are working it around. Nick caught it, and he just reached around, both hands around him.
Thorpe looking to get it in. He does to Sanchez, left wing. We're down to a minute 43. Bounce pass to Estrada. He's going to go to a wide open. Lay it. Oh, he missed the layup.
Gosh.
Oh, Riley Jarrett, he was wide open, but he unable to finish. So coming in on the other side, little Euro step is up and good for Lucero. They're within 3, and a timeout taken by the Rams.
All right, we're going to take a timeout too. Don't go anywhere. Boy, we got a game here. Bulldogs lead 55-52.
My name is Larry Dean. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and I'd like to invite you to something we call faith groups. Now, there are a ton of resources out there to help people better understand the Bible, but I believe the very best way to grasp the truths of Scripture is to get together with other adults on a regular basis to study the Bible. And that's what we do every Wednesday night here at Faith Baptist Church. So if you're not in a weekly Bible study, come join us this Wednesday at 6:15 for faith groups. Thanks, God bless, and go Bulldogs.
Well, we got a game here in District 4-4A here in Portales as our Artesia Bulldogs led by 16. Portales has cut that lead down to 3, 55-52 with about 1:25 left here in the game. Joby, exciting game.
It is an exciting game. It is an exciting game. Of course, we're rooting for the Bulldogs, so we'd like to see it a little less exciting. But they've scored 17 to our 4 here in the fourth period. Bulldogs still have the lead. Sanchez going to get it in to Estrada. Left wing, back to Sanchez. They're playing a full-court man press. Sanchez working against Mayberry. He's going to go to the right side. We're going to have a foul called. Sanchez will not go to the line. That's only the fourth foul. They still got 2 to give before the Bulldogs go to the line.
That foul is on Mayberry. Mayberry, his second foul.
We're at 1:16 in the ball game. Bulldogs, Thorpe to Sanchez, way in the backcourt, picked up by Gomez. He'll turn, go by. There's a reach. They didn't call it, man. All right, so Sanchez working against Gomez, gets it to Diego Wesson. Wesson taking his time, picks up his dribble, goes to Jarrett. Jarrett back to Diego. Diego over the right side to Estrada, into the corner to Thorpe on the left side, back out to Estrada. We're under a minute. Nice pass, Riley Jarrett. Turnaround jumper is going to be no good.
Gosh.
Down the floor, Culpepper back to Gomez. Gomez on the right wing. We're down in 40 seconds, 55-52 Bulldogs. To Lucero, Estrada on him. Kick it over to Mayberry, into the corner to Hightower. Hightower doesn't take the three. Back to Lucero, left side. Picked up by Estrada, stops, puts up a jumper. It's going to be good. Oh, they called a foul. That's going to be on Estrada before the shot. So 28 seconds for Talis basketball. Lucero will key it in on the left baseline. Gets it into Mayberry, picked up out there by Riley Jarrett. Mayberry nowhere to go with it. Finally gets it to Culpepper, who gets it to Lucero. We're under 19 seconds now. Lucero drives, he's stripped away. Thorpe comes out of there with it. He'll slow, he loses the ball. And they're going to call a foul, so Thorpe is fouled, but that's only the 5th foul. Oh, wait, did he say White?
Yes, he called it on Thorpe.
How was there a foul on Thorpe?
Oh, my gosh.
Wait a minute, where was the foul?
I don't know. Thorpe was breaking down, lost the handle, got on the floor, and the Portales Ram dove over Thorpe, landed on him, rolled on the other side of the court, and the foul's called on Thorpe. How in the world? I don't know. They're talking about it right now, but that makes no sense at all.
Yeah, I'm dumbfounded. If anything, I thought maybe they called a travel, but he called a foul. Because Thorpe dove for it, and when he got the ball, he slid. 1-1. Portales basketball, they're going to get to shoot the 1-1. That was the 7th foul on the Bulldogs here in the second half. 13 seconds to go, 55-52. They can get within 1 with 2 free throws. So Culpepper at the line. Checking back in is going to be Campbell. He'll come in for who? Diego Wesson. Yep, so we got our 2 big guys down low to get the rebound. And Campbell and now we're going to have a timeout taken by Artesia. So do we want to keep it here or you want to take a timeout?
Yeah, no, let's keep it here. Coach Mondragon is getting clarification from the ref, and the ref pointed at the other referee. So Coach Mondragon wanted to talk to him, so he called a timeout so he can talk to all the refs. The question is, Thorpe had the ball on the floor. The guy dove over him, fouled him on the floor, and the foul was called on Thorpe.
I know. That was a strange turn of events because you just exactly said what happened. I mean, that's what I remember happening.
Yeah.
So I don't know either, but that's how it was called. So there's going to be a 1-on-1 effort coming up here. There's only been 11 fouls called in the second half total. And I think it's Gomez, or is it No, it's Culpepper that's going to be shooting the 1-on-1. And, boy, what a battle back by the Portales Rams.
Yeah.
Good fourth period.
Yeah, they've done a great job because it looked like they were down and out, but they put on that press, and that kind of changed momentum. They got some steals, some easy buckets, and were able to creep back in this thing. The Bulldogs struggled with that press for a while. And I'll just tell you, Joby, no matter what's decided, I mean, they're going to keep the call the same. They're not going to change it now. On the road, you got to overcome calls like that. Great basketball teams do. So Bulldogs need to finish this.
All right, so we'll be Culpepper at the line to shoot the 1-on-1 as the Bulldogs come back onto the floor. And the officials are still talking to both coaches. There's an official talking to both head coaches, and one official at the scorer's table. So they're talking to everybody. Players were out on the floor. Now they're going to say it wasn't a 1-on-1. It's going to be Portales basketball because they're calling the offensive foul, so that's not a 1-on-1. So Portales will have the ball with 13 seconds. Wesson checks back into the ball game, and now a timeout taken by Portales. All right, so that's going to be, they're going to have 3 left. We've got 1 left.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout here, and we'll be back with action in just a minute.
Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death in New Mexico, but it's preventable. If you have high blood pressure or cholesterol, are overweight, smoke, or have other risk factors, it's time to talk to a cardiologist. The cardiology team at Artesia General Hospital has the experience and latest diagnostic technologies to help you identify your risk factors and diagnose and treat any heart health concerns you might face. One beat at a time, we're here for every heart. Request your cardiology appointment today at artesiageneral.com/heart.
I think Portales Rams went over him.
All right, here we're back, folks, 55-52, with the Rams getting the ball out of bounds right at half court. Joby with the call.
13 seconds left. Hightower gets it into Gomez, picked up by Sanchez. He'll come across the timeline to the left side to Hightower, picked up by Estrada. Now at top, wide open 3 is good.
Wow, nice play, nice design for Culpepper to be wide open there and hit that 3.
We're going to overtime.
We are going to overtime, and we're going to take a break here. We'll be back. Exciting basketball here in Portales. We're tied up 55-55. We'll be back with more action after this message from Dean's Inc.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
All right, we're back here. We're going to overtime. District 4-4A. You know, these teams came in, Joby, both 15-9 on the season and ranked 6th and 8th in the Max Prep polls. So we're seeing that right here.
Yeah, Portales 2-2 in district. The Bulldogs 4-0, but wow, what a game. Portales scored 20 points in the 4th period to our 4.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so the Bulldogs and the Portales Rams, overtime starting now. Tip won by the Bulldogs. Peyton Deans gets it to Thorpe. He gets it back to Sanchez. 4 minutes were on the clock, so we're going under that now. Sanchez on the right side. Comes out, looks at Coach Mondragon. He calls a play. They're in a man-to-man, which they came back in the 4th period in. And Diego's stuck, but he gets it. Well, it's out of bounds off of Portales. Woo, they're playing tough defense. The Bulldogs looking like they don't have an answer. But it does remain Bulldog basketball. Thorpe will key it in over between the bench and the scorer's table. 3:39 to go. Thorpe to Sanchez. Sanchez with Gomez on him. Nick will work. Gets it to Diego, right wing. Back out to Peyton Deans, back to Sanchez, left wing. He'll work it around down to the baseline. Now back it up. Now back to baseline. Puts up a jumper. Off the rim, no good. And Nick's fighting for it. So are the Portales Rams. And Lucero will end up with it, the loose ball. He comes down on the left side, kicks it to the corner. Culpepper for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Big rebound there by Diego Wesson. He is trying to get through traffic. All over him. Finally, they call a foul, which will just be the 5th team foul on the Rams.
Well, Diego did a good job getting that rebound, came down with it. 3 Rams were around him, all reaching for the ball. One knocked it out. Diego picked it back up, and then they were all over him again. The Bulldogs were heading down the court, trying to get set up. Nobody was coming back to help him.
All right, Thorpe into Sanchez. 55-55, 1 to 3 minutes to go here in the overtime. Nick crosses the timeline. He'll work it to the left side into the lane. He kicks it, and they're going to call a foul. He passed it, so that's going to be not a shooting foul. It'll be the 6th team foul.
Well, they gave him 2. Well, the other ref's going to come over.
He's saying he was passing it, but you know what? You can't decide. Oh, he's not. He's going to overrule him. Interesting. He's saying, I know what you were doing. You were passing it, so. All right, so the Bulldogs basketball on the baseline. Gonna go way out top to Sanchez. He dribbles around through traffic, and now he backs it back out. Diego Wesson for three.
Boom! Good job. And I was about to say, we haven't seen a three-pointer this half. We saw in the first half, they pulled away. So great job by Diego there to knock that down.
Hightower on the other end, kicks it to Lucero, looks at a three, doesn't take it. Now he goes into the lane, kicks it. Gomez for three. He knocks it down.
Trade three-pointers, 58-58, 2:21 left here in overtime.
Half-court trap. They get it to Wesson. Does Sanchez. Wesson for a little jumper. He knocks it down.
Good job, because number 12 came over to cover him, and he just pulled it up and hit the jumper. All right, we're going to have another timeout here in the court. We're going to take one as well. We'll be back after we hear from Devon Energy.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
If you like exciting basketball games, we got one for you here. Bulldogs lead 60-58 in the first overtime with 2:09 left. He ran ball, and Joby was called.
All right, Gomez gets it in from Culpepper. He'll walk it now. He'll pick up his pace a little bit, down to 2:04 and counting. Bulldogs stand there man-to-man. Sanchez on Gomez, trying to get it over to Lucero. Estrada doing a good job to get it to Culpepper. He back to Lucero. Now he drives into the lane. His shot up and good. Whoa. They called offensive foul.
They did.
So good job by Riley Jarrett. Wave off the bucket.
Yeah, Riley came over there and got set up, and he went and landed on Riley after the shot. And a little behind there, but he did call the charge.
So Bulldog basketball, they got to start moving here. We're going to get a 5-second if we're not careful. Get it into Wesson. Back to Sanchez, way in the backcourt. He's going to throw it down to Thorpe.
Oh, my gosh.
And then they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, took his head off. Yeah, sorry. Took his head off. He went up high for the ball, and Lucero came across swiping at it, hit Thorpe in the head.
All right, so Thorpe will go to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. That was the 8th team foul. 1:46 to go here in the overtime, and Cameron can knock down 2 here to give the Bulldogs a 4-point lead. Knocks the first one down.
Well, we're finally in the bonus, right? And we'll get free throws now when the fouls are starting to come, so knock these down, so we should be okay.
Cameron with the second, 1:46 to go. Shot is up and good. 62-58 Bulldogs, down to 1:42 and counting. Gomez on the right side, going to hand it out. Nope, he keeps it. Sanchez stays in front of him, out to Lucero. Nice Estrada on him. Gets it to Culpepper, back out to Gomez. Gomez drives in on the right side, left side. His shot no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
Well, that's tough. Jared hit the ground. Nick was standing there, and the rebound went right to him. Good job on him to put it right back up and good. So let's keep it here, Joby.
Okay.
Let's talk about this real quick. Right, Bulldogs had a big lead in third quarter. Portales comes back with 20-4 fourth quarter to tie this up. And now we're just back and forth here in overtime.
Well, 62-60 Bulldogs. I mean, if we can stay the back and forth, we're going to win the ball game. But we've got to score on this possession. They score right there, and their coach calls the timeout. They've got 2 left. We've got 1. We are in overtime. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Of course, Portales is going to put on this full-court trap. What they're doing is man-to-man initially, and then they go to the trap as soon as we get it in. So the Bulldogs just need to get it in and work their way down the court. Nick Sanchez will key it in. And Nick looking, gets it into Diego. Diego picked up by Hightower, picks up his dribble, probably didn't want to, gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez working down the floor. They're going to have to get it across the timeline pretty quick here. Nick will get it across in time. And Mayberry on Nick out top on the right wing. Puts it on the floor. He's going to have to get away from him, which he does. Spins away from Culpepper. They're trying to double team him down on the baseline. Going up strong. Shot no good. And then the fast breakdown. Mayberry will back it out, probably wisely. Gomez now with the basketball. Boy, the Bulldogs have had some good looks down the stretch, Robbie, right there, and just have not been able to capitalize. Gomez on the right wing. He'll put the shot up and in. That ties it up again.
Well, they're doing a good job of driving in the paint and not taking it all the way, just taking the little jumper right now as the Bulldogs set up for the charge, and they just take the jumper.
Nick in the backcourt, picked up by Mayberry. Now he'll come across the timeline. Right side, goes into the lane. Goes all the way through, up, and it goes in and out. But Nick gets the rebound. He takes it away. Estrada with the basketball. He's going to kick it in a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon with 12 seconds in the tie ball game.
I'm going to tell you right now, Riley Jarrett at the end of regulation had 2 layups that went in and out. And then we've seen a couple of them here. Just like that with Nick. It's like there's a lid on the basket for the Bulldogs right now.
Yeah, sometimes it won't go. And in the fourth period, they would not go. And in here in overtime, they're not going very well. We've scored 7, so have they. There's 12 seconds, Bulldog basketball. Assuming we don't have a turnover, we're going to get the last shot here in overtime. And hopefully we can capitalize and get the win and get out of here.
Yeah, so the Bulldogs, Coach Mondragon drawing up a play right now, trying to get the last shot off. Run the clock down, get the last shot off. You either win the game or it goes to a second overtime.
That was the last time out for the Bulldogs. Portales has 2. And in front of this big crowd here, it's been exciting for the Rams and for the Bulldogs, for that matter. Bulldogs, I don't think they got complacent, Robbie, but that fourth period, Portales changed. They quit running the 2-3 zone. They went to a man-to-man and a man-to-man press and then trap. And you've talked about it multiple times here in the fourth and in overtime. Bulldogs just didn't handle that real well.
Yeah, that change, it changed the momentum of the game for the Rams, which was the intent.
Coach Mondragon trying to get the Bulldog players to do something, and they weren't doing it, I don't think. All right, so they're going to get the ball in to Sanchez in the corner. Gomez on him, down to 9 seconds. Nick looks up at the clock. He'll work his jumper. Off the front of the rim, no good. Estrada with the shot. It's no good. We're going into double overtime.
All right, folks, 62-62 here in 4A action here in Portales. We want the Bulldogs to win, but what a great game so far.
Yeah, Portales really battling.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the second overtime after these messages.
Plumbing, air conditioning, heating, gas lines, sewer jetting, refrigeration, ice machines, RO systems, water softening, sheet metal fabrication, duct cleaning, residential and commercial. Crouch does it all. When you find yourself in need of assistance, give the experts at Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning a call. The Crouches know quality matters, and they'll find the best solutions for your situation. That's 575-746-3782 for Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, serving all of Eddy County since 1967.
All right, welcome back to KSVP TV. KSVP on YouTube and on Facebook, 990 AM, 93.7 FM. Boy, we got a good one here, and thank you for tuning in and watching or listening tonight. 62-62, 4 minutes back on the clock. Second overtime about to begin as Riley Jarrett and Mayberry line up for another jump ball. Joby, you got the call.
Into the third, Goddard leading 34-30 over Lovington. Here's the tip. It's going to be won by the Bulldogs. Sanchez gets it. Picked up by Hightower in the backcourt. 4 minutes once again was put on the clock. Double overtime here. Hands it off to Thorpe. Left wing. He'll go work his way to the right side. Hand it to Wesson. Back cut there, but not able to get it to him. Sanchez. Wesson now will get it to Jarrett. Jarrett back to Sanchez. Gomez was giving him fits. Now Nick goes into the lane. Stop, put up a jumper. Off the front of the rim. Gomez with the basketball. Nick just coming up short here in the fourth period and in overtime.
Yeah, it happens a lot when you get tired in second overtime. Your shots are a little short.
Mayberry picked up by Jarrett. Gets it to Gomez. Gomez says, come here and set me a screen. Now he'll go to the left. Sanchez cuts him off. Mayberry again with the basketball. Out top to Culpepper. Swing it over to Hightower into the left side. Now he kicks it out, and there's a three-point shot. It's off the rim, no good. Hightower did a good job. Almost got that rebound for Portales, but it goes out of bounds off of him. Or actually, that was Culpepper. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Now Estrada to key it in. Looking. Gets it to Sanchez in the corner. Nick starts working his way up, gets it to Estrada. Estrada picks up his dribble, goes to Thorpe. Now back out top to Sanchez. Hightower on Nick. Nick to the left side to Diego Wesson. Now to Jarrett, back to Sanchez on the left wing. Nick looking to Thorpe. Thorpe underneath to Jarrett. His shot up and no good. He can't, man, another point blank shot just doesn't go. Lucero down the floor after getting the rebound. Picks up his dribble, goes back outside to Gomez. Sanchez in front of him. 62-62, 2:17 and counting. Lucero out top, going to hand it back to Gomez, and they'll reset here. Will the Petalis Rams. Gomez working his way to the right side. He'll fade away jumper, is no good. But the Petalis Rams get the rebound. Boy, the Bulldogs look flat-footed right there. Lucero working against Estrada. He'll lose the handle, but get it back. He gets a cutting Culpepper. Shot block!
Oh, my gosh. Riley Jarrett was trailing that play, reached over the top of him and just capped him at the top. And foul was caught. There was no body. There was no hand. He didn't swing at it. He just capped him, Joby.
I guess they must have called a body because you're right. It looked like he had a full top on the top.
Yeah, well, he didn't get the body signal over there when he called the foul.
Oh,
he gave the hat.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
First shot is in for Culpepper, so Portales leads 63-62. This is their first lead since back in the first, maybe. We've led the whole way or been tied. Second shot is no good. Nia Estrada gets the rebound. He'll push it up the floor quickly. Left side. Swings it over to Diego Wesson. Wesson says, let's slow it down. Gets it to Sanchez. Jarrett was trying to post up down on the block. Sanchez goes into the lane. Kicks it over to Thorpe. Thorpe for three. He buries it.
Good kick by Nick, and finally Thorpe hits that. We needed that big time from him.
2-point lead for the Bulldogs, but they come right back to the Petalis Rams. Gomez on the left side, picked up by Sanchez. Good cutoff there by, and then a stripped, stripped away by Nick, but it's out of bounds. 65-63 Bulldogs. Lucero to key it in, left side baseline, gets it into Gomez. Out top, he goes to Hightower. Hightower working against Wesson, gets it over to Mayberry. Mayberry on the left wing, picked up by Riley Jarrett. Now back to Lucero. He'll go to the right side, cut off there by Estrada. He'll throw it up, no good, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, Nye doing a good job of defense. He just jumped into him, so they're going to call the foul on the with the body, which, you know, it's a good job. That's why they jump into you like that when you're both moving.
1 minute on the clock here in double overtime. Bulldogs lead 65-63. Fourth foul on Nia Estrada, ninth team foul on the Bulldogs. Lucero for the 1-and-1. Makes the first. 65-64 Bulldogs. Bulldogs need to be big here on the rebound. You don't want to give up a rebound right here if they don't make the shot. Lucero's second upcoming. And it is in and out, no good. Nia Estrada up high for the rebound. Picks up the dribble back to Sanchez. Nick will work across the timeline. Lucero trailing him. They're going to the lane. Nice handoff and up and missed another one, but there is Diego Wesson with the rebound. Kick it outside to Nia Estrada. Holy cow, we've missed some layups. Nice handoff. Shot is up and good for Riley Jarrett.
There he is. He's missed about 5, but he finished that one strong. You just stay at it, right? You don't quit. You don't give up.
67-64 Bulldogs, 28 seconds. They've got 3 timeouts left. All the way over to Gomez, left side, picked up by Sanchez, out top to Hightower. Wesson on him there. He dribbles. She tries, it's going to be turned over. Diego Wesson comes away with it. Gets it to Estrada. Estrada up the left side. We're down under 12 seconds. Oh, bounce pass. They're going to call a foul, I hope.
Yes.
So Thorpe will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1.
So that's all Diego Wesson down there. He reached around, stripped it from behind, and then went around and got the ball and hit the break for the Bulldogs with Estrada. 3-on-1, and Thorpe to go to the foul line.
1-on-1. There's 9 team fouls, only 9 seconds left. And what just happened?
1-on-1.
They're saying 1-on-1. They're saying Coach Mondragon arguing that he was shooting, but they're saying no on the floor. So Thorpe steps up to the line for the 1-on-1. Off the rim, no good. Mayberry gets it to Gomez, and then we're going to have a foul called, and there are going to be 2 free throws upcoming here for Gomez.
But you know what? I'm okay with that. Nick going for the steal. They go for the 2 free throws, 6 seconds left. Best they could be was 66-67 with the Bulldog lead, unless they miss one on purpose, get a rebound, and put it up. So
back in the same spot, we got the three-point lead with not much time left, but this time shooting free throws. They're going to miss the first.
Now, I'd miss this one intentionally, right? Trying to get the rebound, kick it out for a 3, and that's what they're probably going to talk about here in this timeout.
It's hard to miss them intentionally.
It is. All right, we're going to take a break, be right back after this message from Cisco Equipment.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
All right, welcome back, folks. Bulldogs lead in second overtime here, 67-64. Joe, we were talking about it. Dallas at the line with 6 seconds left, down by 3. Called timeout. What do you think they're going to do?
Well, I was saying that if I was them, I think I would try to make the free throw and then get a quick steal or a quick foul, because they'll only be down by 2 if he makes this free throw. If he tries to miss it intentionally and he doesn't hit rim, then it'll be Bulldog basketball. Or the Bulldogs could just get the rebound. They'd still be down by 3. So we'll see what happens here. Gomez, we'll probably be able to tell pretty quick if he just throws it at the rim. 6 seconds. Here's the shot. It's off the rim, no good. Jarrett had the rebound. Oh, it went off the top of the backboard. Bulldog basketball.
All right, 5 seconds left here.
Weston checks into the ball game for Campbell, who had come in for that rebound. Thorpe with the basketball. Just got to get it in. He does get it into Sanchez, and there's a quick foul, so Nick will go to the line. That's going to be their 10th, so Nick can finish this off here with 2 at the line. 4 seconds to go in the ball game.
Yeah, just hit one of these, right? Go up by 4. That's all we need. And then we can let them inbound and just take it down the court, but they can't score twice.
Got to get out of their way.
Yeah. Wow, what a good game between 2 good basketball teams tonight. Rams really showed a lot of heart, a lot of courage, and coming back in that 4th quarter.
Yeah, they did. And I think we've talked about it. They came out after the 3rd and really changed up their defense, and that was a big difference. He makes the first, so we're up by 4 with 4 seconds. Hightower will take a seat. Checking into the ball game will be Pfaffenberger for the Rams. Bulldogs just drop back. Nick at the line by himself. And with a 4-point lead in 4 seconds, I think we've got it won.
I think so,
unless
too.
we foul him on a long three-pointer and they make them both. But he's going to make both, so now we're up by 5. Portales will take their another timeout, but this game's all over but the crying.
All right, we're going to take one more timeout here and be back with the end of the game.
Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death in New Mexico, but it's preventable. If you have high blood pressure or cholesterol, are overweight, smoke, or have other risk factors, it's time to talk to a cardiologist. The cardiology team at Artesia General Hospital has the experience and latest diagnostic technologies to help you identify your risk factors and diagnose and treat any heart health concerns you might face. One beat at a time, we're here for every heart. Request your cardiology appointment today at artesiageneral.com/heart.
Welcome back to KSVP TV. Again, we mentioned it during the girls' game. Joby did. We'll mention it tonight. Thank you to the Portales students and school system for their video tonight. We just tapped into their video, so we appreciate them letting us do that. Joby 69-64, Bulldog lead with 4 seconds left, and Portales has the ball.
And really all we got to do is just create a little bit of havoc trying to get the ball in, and or make them throw it like they're going to. They're going to throw it down. That's stolen by the Bull. Oh, he walked. Nye didn't have to do that, but I guess he wasn't thinking. So it's turnover 3 seconds, and they're going to get the ball right there, but we lead by 5.
Yeah, he and Riley both went up for it. Riley backed off. Nye got it, and he just was kind of backpedaling after he had that ball.
All right, they get it in, and there's the last shot. It's going to be no good. Bulldogs win 69-64.
All right, folks, we're going to get the Guy Chevy halftime or post-game show going, and we'll see if Coach Kirkwood's going to come up here and talk to us. So we'll be back after these messages.
At Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, we understand the demands of everyday life, from work to school and all the activities in between. When you're on the go, you need the right transportation at the right time, and we can help. Let our professional sales team assist you in finding the right truck or SUV to handle your daily needs. From hauling kids to hauling equipment, we have the right Chevy, Buick, or GMC to make your life easier. We're here and ready to help today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at guychevy.com.
Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death in New Mexico, but it's preventable. If you have high blood pressure or cholesterol, are overweight, smoke, or have other risk factors, it's time to talk to a cardiologist. The cardiology team at Artesia General Hospital has the experience and latest diagnostic technologies to help you identify your risk factors and diagnose and treat any heart health concerns you might face. One beat at a time, we're here for every heart. Request your cardiology appointment today at artesiageneral.com/heart.
This is the owner of Trustmark Roofing, and nothing makes us happier than telling our customers no. As in, no pricing games. We give you a guaranteed price, and then we stand by it. No surprises, no gotchas. No obscurity. We don't just tell you what's wrong with your roof. We record our inspections and show you. No lemons. We install premium roofing materials from top brands like Owens Corning. No shortcuts. We're in the 2% of roofers with the Owens Corning Preferred Contractor Certificate for our local area. This means we offer precision installation and the longest warranties. Want a beautiful new roof that's built to last? Choose Trustmark Roofing, the roofer that loves to tell our customers no. For an estimate, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
District, it don't matter. I mean, everybody is wanting to win.
All right, we're back here. You heard Coach Kirkwood say it. Everybody is wanting to win, and you're exactly right, Coach. You guys get a big win in double overtime.
Yeah, I tell you what, we did a good job. I mean, you know, they ended up going 5 guards there at the end, so we went ahead and we put 4 guards in there, and Nia Estrada did a great job of playing the 4 spot for us. But, you know, we had some guys early in the game take some nice charges and stuff. And, you know, double overtime, it looked like we got a little bit tired, but I'm sure they did too with the double overtime game.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those games, Coach, where as coaches, you'd rather just finish out the game, I'm sure, because they had a huge fourth period. We seemed like a cap was on the bucket for us in the fourth.
Yeah, I tell you what, we came in here, you said, thought we missed 6, you know, bunnies. I said, well, I thought it was 16. It felt like it.
Yeah.
But, you know, Riley came in with that big one there at the end, and then we did some good free throws in overtime also.
Yeah, we did. All right, so the Bulldogs get the win tonight. You're now 5-0. I believe you've wrapped up district, but you got a game left.
Yeah, that's right, and it's a very important game. It's going to be packed to pit, so, man, we'd love to have everybody there. Let's get loud. It's going to be against Goddard, and, you know, we would love to go 6-0. So I think a great crowd will help us do that.
Pack the pit. It's homecoming.
Homecoming.
So it's homecoming and pack the pit.
Yeah,
I think it's homecoming.
And I think my granddaughter is going to. No,
yeah, might be. All right, so the Bulldogs do get the win tonight, double overtime, 69-64. Thanks, Coach, and we'll see you guys Friday night at the pit.
Thank you. Y'all drive safe on the way back.
Okay. All right, Bulldog fans, we did have to play 2 overtimes, but the Bulldogs get the big win, 69-64. It was 17-16 after 1. Bulldogs kind of pulled away there in the second. It was 35-26, and then really pulled away in the third. It was 51-35, but at the end of regulation, 55-55. At the end of the first overtime, 62-62, and then double overtime, Bulldogs win 69-64.
All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. 2 Bulldog wins tonight. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs win, and the boys in double overtime, as you just heard. Thanks to Joby, as always, for his great job on the calls and the color. This is Robbie Ballou. We'll be back Friday night at home. You just heard it against Goddard, so be sure if you can't make the game to tune in right here on KSVP TV or 990 AM or 93.7 FM. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on KSVP.